Let's move now to the update on today's Victorian election campaign. But before we cover today's events with the two leaders, have a look at this tweet from the Victorian Electoral Commission. Yesterday was the first day of voting, and pre-poll votes, we're told, were up 52% from the last state election in 2018. The VEC said that's a record 115,000 Victorians casting an early ballot on day one, compared to 74,000 4 years ago. Busy day on the hustings. Here's Julia Bradley with the latest.
Women's issues and respect for women really dominated the election campaign today. Labor was out in its safe seat of Geelong, spruiking a plan to invest $71 million in creating 20 women's health clinics across the state if it's re-elected. Victoria's opposition, however, avoided questions about a new leaked dossier, a collection of screenshots showing senior Liberal figures, including would-be Treasurer David Davis, following the accounts of porn stars, lingerie models and even Playboy playmates from their public social media accounts. A leaked screenshot showing Mr Davis's Twitter account following a page titled Halls of Yore, which celebrates the history of prostitution. His public Instagram page following an account named Melbourne Boudoir by Karen, which posts pictures of women in lingerie. Screenshots also tie frontbencher Brad Batten and climate change spokesman James Newbury to provocative pages. Liberal figures have since unfollowed some of the accounts mentioned in the file.
You can make all the commentary on that. I'm going to make sure Victorians know what our plan is beyond the next election, and should we come to government, what we intend to do to create jobs and fix the health crisis in the state.
Victoria's health minister and the second most senior woman in the Andrews government seized on the scandal in order to try to paint Labor as a better party for women.
What we've seen from David Davis and others is the behaviour that one would expect from Year 9 schoolboys. Not from people who want to hold important roles in a government here in Victoria. That the shadow treasurer, the man who in less than a fortnight could be the treasurer of this state, is using his work time scrolling through accounts like these.
The Premier refusing to be drawn on whether Labor had anything to do with the leak, which was reportedly compiled by women's rights campaigners.
Just curious, did someone from Labor HQ leak that information?
It's a matter for the Liberal Party, and you should probably have a chat to them about culture in their party.